Hey everybody, Marcos Villegas here with Rey Beltran, who fights Bryan Vasquez this Saturday on ESPN in the co-main event of this Vasyl Lomachenko versus Miguel Marriaga. First off, Rey, you're back in the ring, back after a big win, a big knockout win that you had in your last outing. I know because of that, it's gotten a lot more interest in you as a fighter. How have you been since then, and how are you coming into this fight?
Man, I've been feeling great, you know, especially after such a great knockout that we had. They called us right away a week later to fight July 8th, but they move it, you know, to August 5th. But we haven't stopped training, you know. We're just in camp, you know, and we're ready, man.
You're fighting a guy in Bryan Vasquez who's a lot smaller than you. He's coming from a lower weight class, but he also has like a very slick style. It's like a tricky style. So what do you make of him as a fighter and that style that he brings in?
Yeah, he got a difficult style, you know. I never, like I said before, I never underestimate him, you know. He's a dangerous opponent. He comes to fight, he comes to win, you know. So it's a threat for us, you know. So we're taking him very serious. And I expect a hard fight in front of us, you know what I mean? So we can't wait to be in the ring.
How hard was it preparing for that type of style? Because it's really hard to find someone that can move like that, and he throws a lot of punches too. So talk to me on that and the sparring, preparing for a guy like him.
Well, you know, we're working with guys like, they have a lot of amateur record, you know, very tough guys, you know, like 140-pound divisions, you know, strong guys, you know, and with a lot of speed and combinations, you know what I mean? I also have he's like A.V. Lopez, a kid that he have a lot of speed and got speed, power, and just very busy. And also have my cousin in my camp, you know, Miguel Beltran, Barterito, is very fast, very busy, very aggressive. He moves, you know, he moves in the ring like very fast, you know. So we're ready, man. We're ready for that, you know.
Do you think one of the main things that you have in this fight that puts you over Vasquez in terms of an advantage is your size? Do you think you're just too big for the guy?
Well, you know, I'm a big lightweight, you know, but I never relied on that, you know, never get overconfident, you know, because in the ring, you know, there's no small enemy, you know what I mean? So I'm not even focused on that. I just focus on go and take care of business, you know, and do my work, you know, and take it serious.
What's led to the performances that you've been getting lately? Because lately you've been getting a lot of very dominant performances. It's like you're having almost a second wind in your career. You're performing a lot better now that you're older.
You know what? I think before was a lot of outside of the ring, you know, a lot outside of the gym and personal problems. You know, was like a lot of things on my head. But the main thing is that my team, you know, I got a different team now. I made some changes. My training, you know, my nutrition, you know, is different, and it's like if you put the right training, the smart training, you know, so you don't abuse your body, but also the right gas in your tank, you know. It's like a racing car. You put the right gas on the tank, the car is gonna perform good. You don't put the right gas, it's not gonna perform. You know what I mean? So I think that reflects on my fights.
You know, given the knockout that you had in the last fight, I think a lot of fans are expecting another knockout from you, given that, like, oh, Rey Beltran's knocking people out now. Do you see the fight potentially ending in a knockout?
You know, yeah, there's a chance it can end up like that, but like I said, I'm not focused just on, I don't really focus on the knockout. I just go and box, and my power is there, so if he's there, you know, it's gonna go down, you know. If not, we come to put a good show, you know what I mean? We always come to put a good show. If we get him good, if we don't, we want to make sure we win. But we're gonna come to put a good show, definitely.
Okay, that's good, because sometimes fighters, when they start getting knockouts, all they want to do is just get knockouts, and they forget about the other parts that you're listing about, just boxing and letting it come.
No, I focus on my boxing because the power is already there. But I focus on my boxing because sometimes you become overconfident, you start making more mistakes than when you lose. So I'm just going to go and box and let the knockout come by itself. When you go and look for the knockouts, you're going to have a less opportunity.
So you competing at this division, you've already had world title shots, one against Ricky Burns, which many people felt you should have won the fight. It should have been given it to you. But at this point, who do you target? Who do you think makes sense for you?
Well, you know what? It's Mikey Garcia, Jorge Linares, you know. Terry Flanagan, you know. We mandatory for Robert Easter. Anybody, man. But I would like to fight Linares and Garcia. Also heard that Lomachenko's gonna jump up to 135.
I saw you kind of eyeing him. You're like,
I would like to. You know, I want to fight the best, a great fighter. You know what I mean? Got nothing but respect for him, all the champions. But I mean, I want to.
It's crazy how like the switch just goes off with you because he came over here on the side of the camera. You guys were watching. You saw, and I saw you when he came in. You were kind of like you're sizing him up a little bit.
Yeah, because hey, he's a prey. You know what I mean?
You know,
we're lions. You know, hey, I'm not a prey. I'm a predator. You know what I mean? I'm like, I see what's a possible prey next time. I mean, let's be realistic. You know, a lot of people, if we fight sometime, it's gonna be their favor, but not in my head. You know what I mean? Not in my head. I don't. You know what I mean? So I'm a winner, and I think you guys seen how I done my career lately. You know, because I'm a winner. I'm a winner mentality. You know what I mean?
And finally speaking, Ray, everything's all cleared up with the green card issue. You're able to stay here now?
Yeah, we are. No, man. I mean, we have a P1 visa, a working visa. We're still good for like 2 or 3 more years, but we're working on the resident card. You know, hopefully after this fight we're gonna apply. You know, we'll start the process.
Okay.
And we're not there yet, but we got a really good case, a strong case. You know, based on what my attorney told me. You know, I talked to 3 different attorneys. They all told me, man, you got a great case. You know. So they think it's a big possibility, and that was before I fight Nájera. Now after all that, after all this, I think we get an even stronger case now. So hopefully we get it.
I hope so. I hope you get it, because certainly it's one of those stories where you're living the American dream, really giving your career and what you're achieving. So I really hope you do get it. Ray, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Look forward to your fight, man.
That's why we are so motivated to win this fight, man, because a lot on the line. You know, we're very motivated and we can wait to be in the ring and get close.
All right. Ray Beltran this weekend on ESPN takes on Bryan Vasquez, co-main event.
Stay tuned August 5th on ESPN.